Today for library, we're having round 2 of Destiny Discover. So hopefully last class you were able to get into it, make sure it was bookmarked on your iPad so you now have it as an icon, and hopefully get logged in too. So now we're really going to become experts here. We're going to learn how to do some advanced searches. And these will be great tools for you to have in your tool belt then to make sure that you can sort the books to find exactly what you're looking for, and maybe even to discover some new books too, to not always search for the same old thing. So what I'm going to show you first is just a couple of little tricks on Destiny Discover. After that, you're going to be able to practice it, and then you're going to be answering some specific questions, doing some specific searches to try to practice finding those and finding the call number and all that important information that we need to know. So let's go ahead and take a look at Destiny Discover. Inside Destiny Discover. So hopefully you have it saved on your iPad. Now, the most important thing at the top here is this search bar. This is where we want to tap in here to type anything that we are searching for. But today we're actually going to be talking about how to do even more advanced searches. So you can see here on the front that we have our recently added books. Those are new books, popular titles, and topics. But we can dig even deeper than that. So take a look over here. You're going to see it says search options. Go ahead and click that. Now you'll notice here right in the first drop-down menu, it is always set on a keyword search. And a keyword search is a really wide search that is going to search for that word all over the place. So for example, if I was searching spiders, it would search everything from books about spiders, books with the word spider in the title, such as Spider-Man books. It would even search if the author's name had the word spider in it. So if you look at the drop-down menu here, you'll see some other options. You can do a title search. A title would be the name of the book. Like you can see the name of this book over here is Hand, Fingers, Thumb, or The Very Hungry Caterpillar, a specific title. Next down, we see author. So a specific author you wanted to search for. Like if you knew you liked the Harry Potter books, you could search J.K. Rowling. Or if you knew you liked the Goosebumps book, you could search R.L. Stein, specific authors. Next one, subject. So subject would be what the book is about. So for example, if you wanted to learn about hamsters, then you would put subject. You want the book to be about hamsters. And then the last one you would use is series. Series is when there's a lot of different books that go in a certain order. So for example, The Diary of a Wimpy Kid have a lot of different books that start from 1 and it keeps going all the way through the different numbers. So those would be a series that all go in order. And the other two here, I don't believe you would use, but these are the main ones here: keyword, title, author, subject, series. Okay. Now the format here, we won't really be using this. There are some different ones in here, but we don't check out any of them. We don't have ebooks at this point in here, or any sort of like other kits or anything, just regular books. So you won't ever be using the second menu. But the third one down, we definitely will be using. This is called sublocations. And you can see right now it's set to unlimited, but go ahead and explore that one. You can see all of these sections are all different little tiny groups that we have within our library. And you can see it's alphabetical. It starts at 9/11. So if you wanted books about 9/11, you would search there. Alphabet books, adventure books, and notice how this one is all in capital letters. That tells me that's a big section of our chapter books. And then keep going, a little section about Africa, a little tiny section about African American biographies. African mammals, another small section. And here we go, we have capitals again. Animal stories is another big chapter book section. So just feel free to scroll through these. You can see some sports sections like baseball and basketball. There's another genre section. That's a big section of classic chapter books. There's a Disney section, books just about dogs. Early readers. These are really great short chapter books if you're just getting started reading. There's another section of those genres: fantasy, historical fiction, horror and suspense. Oh, and I skipped an important one. Graphic novels is a really popular one too. Makerspace books with some fun projects to make. So just keep exploring through here. There's a pirates section, realistic fiction, sports. You can see there's unicorns. That was a new bucket that we made. Okay, so lots of different sections that you can search here. Now, watch, I'm going to go into one of these. Let's go into realistic fiction. So I'm going to click it. And all I need to do here, I just changed it to realistic fiction. I'm just going to head to search, and notice now this right here turned white and it tells me options are set. I didn't even need to type anything up in here. It is showing me all of the books, so 200 plus, more than 200 books that are all in that sublocation of realistic fiction. So if you're a fan of realistic fiction, you can see it's alphabetical here. All of these books are all found in that section of realistic fiction that I could go through and search all these realistic fiction books. Now, if I wanted to search again, I actually have to go back up here again. And I want to say clear all fields. Clear all fields out. Now I can go back in again if I want to search into a new section again. Maybe I want to see what's in the Disney section. Just click Disney, then hit search. And now again, it's warning me that I have an option set. I'm just looking in the Disney books right here. So it's starting with all those. Some of those covers are taking a little bit to load here, but all of these books that you can find in the Disney section. Okay, back up again and clear all fields. Okay, so if I need to get back to the home screen of Destiny Discover, I'm going to click right up here. So I'm back to the home screen. And remember, it's this little button right here to get in to do those specific searches. Let's take a look at Schoology now to see what we're going to do for our assignment to practice this. Now let's take a look inside Schoology to see your assignment here. So you're going to go into the green folder that's open for this week, and then into the daily folder that's open. And you're going to see something that says Destiny Discover Scavenger Hunt. So what you're going to do is open this up, and mine's going to look a little bit different when I get started here since I'm in teacher view. So now I'm going to say start new attempt here. So what you're going to be doing is searches. And you can actually have Destiny Discover open too, so you could be toggling back and forth between the two. Or you could try doing split screen, having Destiny Discover on one side and Schoology on the other. So what you're going to do is read the question. So first you'll do a search by the author, Jan Brett, and tell me what kind of search you did. And then question 2 ties in with that. Actually type in a title of the book that you found that is by her. Right in this box is where you would type in. And then repeating with 3, books about space. 3 and 4 go together. And 5 and 6 go together, searching Magic Treehouse. Once we get down here to the last few questions, the last 4 questions here, this is all talking about sublocation searches. Remember, that's that third drop-down menu when you're looking under search options there. Those are all those special categories that we have the books broken down into. So you're going to be looking in graphic novels sublocation and writing down a title you found. in fantasy and writing a title that looked interesting to you. The horror section, writing another title there. And then for the very last one, you get to pick. So looking at that big long drop menu of the sublocations, and type any title in there that you discovered when you got to pick which sublocation you wanted to look in, and then hit submit to me whenever you are done.